Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Georgia. I hope you're well. Today I'm going to be filming my September TBR. Now I say this every month, but I genuinely can't believe we're here already. Like, this is beyond a joke at this point. I want to film my September TBR today. I am doing this a little bit early, so I do still have a couple of weeks of August. I wanted to just get things done. So we're cracking on. We're going to do it today. So this is what I'm planning on reading in September. I have read a lot of books in August. I'm currently 6 books down, and like I say, I've still got like a week and a half to 2 weeks left. So I'm doing really well. My numbers are great. I've passed my goal for the year. My goal was 40 books this year, and I've done that. I'm on 44 at the moment, which I'm very proud of. But it does mean that I have moved my goal up to 60. I wasn't going to do it. I put a poll out on Instagram and said, like, what do you guys think? Shall I leave it at 40 and have like a stress-free reading month? Or do I increase my goal just to add that little bit of pressure for the rest of the year? And you guys clearly hate me and all voted for me to change my goals. So I have increased my goal up to 60. I do think, again, that I'll still hit that, but I have quite a lot of busy plans towards the end of the year. So we'll never know, but we shall see. I do think I will hit it though. Today we're going to be pulling my September TBR. I'm going to pull 6 books again, but I do have a lot of new releases that I will be getting in the next couple of weeks as well. So like end of August, beginning of September, there's quite a lot of new releases coming out. So I'm going to be doing a couple of like reading new release videos as well. So I just want to talk you through the books that I have pre-ordered. So I have book 3 in this series here. So it's book 3 in the Lakefront Billionaires, which is Love Arranged, which I think is going to be the final book in that series, but I'm not sure for definite. And then On Wings of Blood, like physical copy, comes out in the UK, and that's end of August. We then have Fearful by Lauren Roberts, that comes out on the 2nd of September. Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider, I think. That comes out on the 4th of September. I then have Wildcard, that comes out on the 9th, but I've not started that series yet anyway, so I'm not stressed about that one. And I also have an arc that I need to read as well, 2 arcs that I need to read in September as well. So I have a lot of books that I already have planned, but obviously I'm still going to pull my September TBR just because I don't want to just read new releases. They're the books that are coming out. I'm not planning on reading all of them. I do think I'll get to Metal Slinger because I'm really excited for that one. I do want to read Love Arranged because I've been waiting for that. I'll obviously read Fearful as soon as I get that one because you know me and my love for Powerless. So there's at least 3 that I'll probably get to in September, but I'm going to pull a TBR anyway just because I enjoy pulling these TBRs. It adds a little bit of pressure. It gives me some books that I don't think I'd usually go through. And so I'm going to do it anyway. But I do have a lot of new releases that I think I will be reading too. So we're going to have a bit of a mixture next month. I don't think I'm going to smash out the entire TBR. We've got them new ones. So, and you never know. These prompts might fit with some of the new ones as well. We shall see. I don't have a monster today because I can't bother to go to the shop and I've got none left in my little stash. So we're on the juice. So cheers. It doesn't quite hit the spot the same as Monster would, but it's still refreshing. I know, I'm boring. It's back. But TBR jar because I just love it. I love pulling from the TBR jar. So let's go in for prompt number 1. We have a pink one. A book I'm scared to read. Okay. Do you know what? As boring as this is, I am actually going to say Metal Slinger. Like, I am so looking forward to it coming out. But like, I've been waiting for it to come out on paperback since like before New York. So we're talking like April time. And I know it's on Kindle Unlimited and I could have just read it on there. But I feel like I've built it up in my head so much. I'm scared it's actually going to really disappoint me. I've been talking about it being like a very big pirate thing. And I don't actually think it's that big on the pirates. So again, I'm scared that I've built it up to be this specific thing in my head. And that's just not what it's going to be. I mean, I still think I'll enjoy it, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's going to be exactly how I imagined it. Brynda spent a better part of her life waiting for the chance to attend the annual market hosted by the Kenta, the very same people who exiled Alahar to live a life over the sea. So she lives on the sea, and like she's been exiled to sea, so like that's where I think I've got the big pirate vibe from. And it might be piratey vibes, I don't know. But by the sounds of it, once a year they get to go on shore, get all the supplies that they need, and then get back on their boat, basically. A rite of passage for all young guards. She's not quite sure what to expect from it, but breaking a century-long peace treaty certainly isn't on her map. Neither is the encounter with an enemy soldier. Returning home to Alahar, she's confronted with the aftermath of the day's events. The future is uncertain as the threat of hunger looms over the people. With rumours of a growing rebellion, Bryn and her closest friends promise to stick together. When an unexpected visitor arrives, Bryn's loyalty will be tested as she learns of a world of magic and treachery. Once her enemy, always her enemy, right? But the dark, knowing eyes of a stranger make her question everything, including her heart. So I do think it's a bit piratey. I don't know for definite, but it's definitely like a fantasy romancy vibe, and I just don't think it's quite going to live up to what I've built it up into my head to be. So I am scared to read that one, but again, so excited still. So first prompt, a book I'm scared to read, Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. I can't remember if I said this or not, but I will be pulling 6. So let's go for book number 2. I'm really glad I managed to get that one in there early. I really want to read that. That is like a must for like September. And it said August then. A book with a 5-letter title. Do I even have any of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no. Damn it. I've put this in here, but I'm actually not sure I have one. I'm literally looking at like every book on my shelf and they're all 4 or 6. Do you know what? I'm going to leave this one out of the jar because I genuinely don't think I have a book with a 5-word title, and that's going to leave me very limited if I ever pulled that again. I'm even trying to think of like ones on my TBR and like on my Kindle TBR, and again I think it's the same. I think they're all 4 or 6. So I'm going to go in for a different one because I actually don't think I have a 5-letter prompt. Do you know what? I've just found one. Just found one. A book with a 5-letter title. After a lot of looking, I have this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I've got Daughter of the Siren Queen. Now this is book 2 in the Daughter of a Pirate King trilogy. I have been reading book 1 at the moment, and well, I'm literally currently reading it as I film this video for a scavenger hunt video that will be up. I will leave it up here for you. So we could jump straight into book 2. That could be fun. I've really enjoyed book 1 so far. I'm about 70% through it, so this could be good. I could jump straight into book 2 because I am trying to get a little bit better as well of like actually finishing series that I start, because I'll read book 1 and then I forget about the series for 6 months and then I go to pick up book 2 and I don't know what's going on. So I could jump straight into book 2. That could be fun. So let's do this. So book 2 for September is Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller. I think I've been saying that right. Book 2 for September. I'm actually really happy about that one. Prompt number 3. I have 2 purples. We'll go for that one. A book from a genre I don't read often. Okay, so my brain instantly goes thriller. Instantly, because I don't read thrillers. I have like a full shelf of thrillers that are like down here that I just pretend don't exist. So let's pick a thriller to read. I think I'm going to read this one. So this is Frida McFadden, The Tenant. Now, I find Frida McFadden's books very hit and miss. I've read like 3 of them now, and like never lie, I absolutely loved it. I ate that one up. The Teacher, I didn't enjoy. And then The Housemaid, I did enjoy it, but I didn't like love it. So I've had like a good one, a bad one, and an okay one. So I'm going to try another one. So I'm not entirely sure what it's about, to be honest. I got the sprayed edges one though. Look how pretty that is. It just says, there's no place like home. Blake is riding high until he's not. Fired abruptly from his job as a VP of marketing and unable to make the mortgage payments on the new brownstone he shares with his fiancée. He's desperate to make ends meet. Enter Whitney. Beautiful, charming, down to earth, and looking for a room to rent. She's exactly what Blake's looking for, or is she? Because something isn't quite right. The neighbours start treating Blake differently. The smell of decay permeates his home, no matter how hard he scrubs. Strange noises jar him awake in the middle of the night, and soon Blake fears somebody knows his darkest secret. Danger lives right at home, but by the time Blake realises it, it'll be far too late. The trap is already set. It does sound very housemaid-y. I don't know if it's just like another one of those, basically. But we can give this a go. I'm not actually that excited about it, but I do want to read it. I've heard a lot of good things about this one, so I'm hoping that this can kind of re-spark my tolerance for thriller books. I really want to get back into thriller. It used to be all I read and I really enjoyed it. And like I read The Nightshade not that long ago and I really enjoyed that one, and that was more of like a mystery thriller with some romance. So I don't know. Let's give this one a go. So this is Frida McFadden, The Tenant. Book 3 for September. Let's go in for prompt number 4. I have another purple. A book with a sword on the cover. I think I have quite a few that this could work for, to be fair. I feel like a lot of my fantasy books have swords on, so. Oh, I've got a couple of options. I want them both. So this one here is Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rorick. Now this has been on a TBR of mine before and I didn't get to it. And I really want to read this series. But I also have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now I have read this series before, or at least the Mortal Instruments series, but I really want to reread these in the like recommended reading order where you do the first 3 and then you read the Infernal Devices and then you go back to the series, and I really want to do that. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna have to do it. I've been really fancying it. Like, it's been on my mind for a long time that I really want to reread these books, but then I've just seen Emmy Reads on YouTube do it, and she was bawling her eyes out at the Infernal Devices series. Like, she's even got tattoos. It's been like her new 6-star series, and it's just got me so excited about it again. Like I read these when I was about 16 and was obsessed. Like I then watched the series, I watched the first film, but then they haven't done the rest of the films, which broke my heart. This is just back to roots. I absolutely loved the series when I was younger, and I really think I'm going to enjoy it again. I've got them all downloaded onto my Kindle, like from when I first got my Kindle, like my 8th generation Kindle. Do you know what? It's got me excited. We're doing it. We're going to start a reread of the Mortal Instruments series. And it has a sword on the cover. We will read this at some point. We will. Okay, so that's 4 books down. We have 2 more books to go. So let's go in for prompt number 5. I have a pink one. We have a 5-star prediction. Now, there's a few... it's automatically just gone. I could just get Lady of Darkness. But do I want to do that? I really, really, really want to read The Ashes in the Starcurse King, but it's just so big. We're going to do it. We've put it off long enough. Let's do it. Let's do it now. We're going to do it. We're finally getting around to it. Just look how big that is. It's literally 700 and something pages. It's probably one of the biggest books I own. 737. I have put this off for so long. I read the novella last month as like a way to try and get me around to reading this, and then I still put it off a little bit longer. So we're going to put this on my September TBR, and I am so excited. It's the final book. Well, it's technically book 2, so it's book 2 in the Nightborn duet. So we've got Serpent of the Wings of Night, Six Scorched Roses, this, and then Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. So this one will be following Orion and Rain, and then we're also, I'm assuming, going to have Lilith and Vale in there as well, which are the ones from the novella. So yeah, I'm going to put this on my TBR. I've been wanting to read it for so long. I am literally just put off by how big it is. With how much I've been reading this past month, I think I can actually do this. So we're going to do it. We're going to continue with the Crowns of Nyaxia series. So this is book 5 for my September TBR. We're doing it. Okay, we're gonna go in with my final prompt for the month. So prompt number 6 for September. Let's go. I have a blue one. A book with a cover I don't like. Do you know what? I usually buy books because somebody's recommended it to me or because I like the cover. So there aren't actually many books I don't love the cover of. We have an Elsie Silver book. Now, I love Elsie Silver's books, but I'm really not a massive fan of her covers for the Gold Rush Ranch series. Don't hate me. We have this one here. I don't like it. I don't like the Gold Rush Ranch covers. I think it's a cute concept, like the folded page postcard looking style. Like, to look at these books, I wouldn't buy them. I just bought them because of the author. Sorry, Elsie, I don't like the covers of your books, but I really like cowboy romances, so we will allow it. And this is book 3 in the Gold Rush Ranch series. So again, I'm being good. I'm continuing some series. I'm trying to finish up some series. Doing that series tracker, if you've not seen it, again, I'll link it up here, has really made me realise how bad I am for reading like the first book in a series and then just forgetting it exists. So we're being good. We're gonna continue on with a series that I started literally forever ago. So yeah, this is book 3. So this is following, it's following Stefan. I don't like Stefan. So we're following Stefan, and see, this is why you don't leave it so long, because I can't even think of who this could be. Let's just, Mira. Who's Mira? Was she the vet? She was the vet. I'm pretty sure she was the vet. So yes, this looks like it's following Stefan and Mira. So Stefan is just this arsehole horse racer that we've met in the other 2 books, and he's just a horrible guy. He is just horrible. So it just says, Stefan DeLuca is infuriatingly handsome and annoyingly persistent. We're supposed to hate each other, but apparently he didn't get the memo because he's been asking me out for years, and I've always said no until today. I'm not going to read the rest. I just wanted to give you a little insight. I'm intrigued. I hate Stefan. All the way through these books, he's just riled me. I really don't like him. I enjoy these series, and I love Elsie Silver's writing. I have openly talked about the fact that I haven't been enjoying this series anywhere near as much as I did Chestnut Spring. I've read Billy and Vaughan's and Violet and Cole. I'll be honest, Billy's book, so book 1, I didn't love. I think I rated it like a 3-star. It was fine. And then Violet's book I enjoyed more. And I rated that about a 4, but like the Chestnut Spring series for me was like a 5-star series. So the Gold Rush Ranch so far, it just isn't anywhere near as good. We're going to continue on with it anyway, just because I really want to read all of Elsie Silver's books. So I've finished one series, I'm on the second, and then I want to move on to this series as well. So I'm finally going to continue on with this one, but I don't love the cover. So this is what we're going to read. So this is going to be the 6th book that we pick up in September. That's our TBR. I feel like I've been finishing these videos recently and being like, oh my god, I can't wait, these books sound amazing. And this month I'm like, we've got a good mix. I'm not anywhere near as excited as I have been. I think we have a good little selection. I don't know, there's some books like thriller on there that I'm not that excited about. I haven't been loving the Gold Rush Ranch series, so again, not over the moon about that one. But the other books on here I am really excited for, so I'm just going to give you the quick overview again. So the first book, a book that I am scared to read, we have Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. Prompt 2, we have a book with a 5-word title. I have Daughter of the Siren Queen, book 2 in the Daughter of a Pirate King series. I am excited about this one. Book 3, we have a book from a genre I don't read often, and I have The Tenant by Frida McFadden. Not very excited about this. I will honestly say that. I'm not excited. Book 4, we have a book with a sword on the cover, and I have Mortal Instruments, Shadowhunters, City of Bones series by Cassandra Clare. I am very excited for this reread, I'm not gonna lie. This is just gonna be so nostalgic and I can't wait. And I know for a fact it's gonna make me want to watch the series again. Book 5, we have a 5-star prediction, and I have The Ashes in the Starcast King by Carissa Broadbent. I am so excited for this one. I love her writing. I've really enjoyed her other books so far, so I do think I will love this book as well. So I'm scared, it's huge, but I am genuinely thinking that that could be a 5-star. And then book 6, we have a book with a cover I don't like, and we have The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver, book 3 in the Gold Rush Ranch series. Not very excited for this one, but I do think it'll be a fun little spicy book. So obviously I am missing Metal Slinger, but this is our selection for September. I am looking forward to it. It's not the most exciting TBR I've pulled so far. I was definitely more excited about August reads than I am about September's reads, but I also have all those new releases that I will probably get to, hopefully, as well this month. So we have a good selection. We have a good list of books. We've got some fantasies, we've got romance, we've got mystery thriller. So I'm happy with that. I'm also going to be continuing on with some series. So I am starting one new series. 2 of them are standalone, and then the other 3 are actually continuing series I'm in the middle of. So I am being good. I am sticking to my word, as I said at the end of the series tracker video, that I will be continuing on with some series I've started. So I am doing well. I am continuing on. I'm being a good girl. But I am also starting some of the series. You win some, you lose some. We can't be that picky. I am actually really excited. The more I think about it, like, there are 4 books on this list that I am really excited for. 2 I'm not so bothered about. I think it'll be a good little reading month. I'm looking forward to it. What are you guys reading in September? What is on your TBR? What are you thinking? Are you getting into like the autumny vibes? Like me, are you still clinging on to that bit of summer that we still have? Like today, the jumper's back on, which I'm not happy about. Like we're mid-August and the jumpers are back. I'm looking forward to these. I'm looking forward to my September reads. I really hope you guys are well and that you've got some good reads going on that you're excited about. I'm really excited about it. I think we've got a good little mix in there this month. And do you know what? I'm sat here slagging off the books I'm not excited about, but I do have relatively high hopes for them. I'm not going to say high hopes. I have faith that they will be good. So that is my books for September. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, my social media, my Amazon wishlist, my Goodreads and my business email are all in the description bar below. Let me know what you guys are reading. I always love to know. And thank you so much for watching. You take care. Bye.